Sometime in 2003, Nashville songwriter Robert Ellis Orrell received a panicked call from his friend Angelo Petralia, who was stressing out about an upcoming co-writing session with an unproven artist. "Dude, you gotta come over and help me," Orrell recalled Petralia saying. "I've got this 13-year-old girl coming over, and what are we going to write about? You know what you're doing. Your daughter's 13 and you guys are working on songs together. I can't—" "What's her name?" Orrell asked. "Taylor Swift?" Orrell recognized the name. Swift had been popping up at co-writing sessions all over Nashville since she had landed a development deal with RCA Records, a kind of prospecting not used as much anymore, in which a label would pay for demos and hook an artist up with producers for a set length of time before deciding if they'd offer a record contract. It was an RCA artist scout who had asked Orrell to write with the middle schooler, and now Petralia's panicked call was speeding up the process. "Okay, I'm coming. I'll be over," Orrell said. Orrell and Petralia, who were almost 50, were going to get together for a songwriting session with a teenage girl, which had to be a first for them. Swift was aware that any co-writers might have had doubts. "I knew they were twice, if not 3 times my age. They were nearly 4 times her age. And I knew they were going to have serious doubts about walking in and working with a 13-year-old, she later told American Songwriter. To prove she meant business, Swift came to every session armed with 15 or 20 almost finished song ideas. She wanted her more accomplished collaborators to know she was serious about this. Whatever reservations or uncertainties Orrell may have had, he said they were erased in the first 10 minutes of meeting her. She was incredibly ready to go. She was really upbeat and very professional. At their first session, Swift said she wanted to write a song that combined Avril Lavigne's pop-punk energy with a country vibe. They began working on that. The song had some pop-punk influences, but it was still innocent in a way that was fitting for her age. Orrell recalls that at one point, Petralia threw out a couple of lyrics, and Swift said, "I don't know, that's kind of trite." "Huh," Petralia replied. "I'm not sure my demographic would say something like that," Swift explained. "Huh," he said again. Orrell loved her spunk. He playfully shot Petralia down with finger guns and high-fived Swift. He was totally impressed. "I've never seen anyone with the determination and confidence at such a young age," he said. "You just knew this girl was going places." He wasn't embellishing. In fact, at the time, he had shared his effusive praise with others. "I remember I met her dad after the first day of songwriting with her, and I said, 'You know your daughter is going to sell 3 million copies of her first record.